breaking the cycle of animosity and exclusion. Borders often function as both a cause and consequence of exclusion and animosity. When we reduce exclusion, we naturally move towards the elimination of borders. Similarly, a decrease in animosity leads to less exclusion. Conversely, the presence of animosity fosters the creation of borders. This cyclical relationship suggests that borders and negative social elements such as exclusion and animosity reinforce each other. By advocating for the removal of borders, we inherently work towards reducing exclusionary practices and hostilities, fostering a more inclusive global community. The breakdown of physical and ideological barriers can thus be seen as a powerful antidote to the cycle of division and strife. Promoting inclusivity through openness. The absence of both borders and animosity leads to less exclusion. This interrelation underscores how interconnectedness and openness can directly diminish societal exclusion. Borders act as bottlenecks, restricting the flow of ideas, people, and economic benefits. By eliminating these barriers, we enable a more fluid exchange that naturally reduces exclusion and builds a more integrated world where animosity has fewer grounds to flourish. Open borders promote inclusivity by allowing diverse communities to interact, share resources, and support each other, harmonizing societies through the absence of borders. The absence of animosity results in the elimination of both borders and exclusion. This scenario provides a compelling argument for dismantling borders as a step towards a harmonious global society. Without borders, the structural and psychological foundations for exclusion and animosity are significantly weakened, paving the way for more cooperative and peaceful interactions among diverse communities. By removing borders, we create an environment where societies can harmonize and work together towards common goals. Unpredictable equilibriums and the case for open borders. The absence and presence of borders, exclusion, and animosity can unpredictably affect each other. Stability and peace might better be achieved by removing the rigid structures that borders represent. By negating borders, the interdependencies become more fluid and less constrained by predefined national interests and prejudices, which often fuel exclusion and animosity. Open borders facilitate a more dynamic and adaptable global community, where relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding rather than division and mistrust. Conclusion. The abolition of borders could lead to a significant reduction in exclusion and animosity, fostering a world where inclusivity and peace are not just ideals, but practicable realities. Different mechanisms highlight how dismantling borders can contribute to a more equitable and unified global society. Promoting the negation of borders advocates for a transformative shift towards embracing our shared humanity and collective potential. By rethinking the role and necessity of borders, we open the door to a more interconnected and harmonious world.